When I first started, it would be 50 years as one form of minister or another. And we used to have a saying in those days. We said, if the church marries itself to one generation, it'll be a widow in the next. But what I love about the Bible is that there's no place for generationalism. And when I look at Concern Australia, whose roots go back, close on 45 years, to our own lounge room when we first started with a small Bible study for outsiders, I look back on that, there's been immense changes in our culture. And I believe one of the things about Concern Australia is we have existed really long enough to have some perspective and long enough to have seen several generations pass through with different problems. Now mental health has become a major problem. We were one of the first organisations to be called by the Age reporters and other reporters to give a response on the issue of youth depression and youth suicide. Concern Australia has dealt with people across those age groups, and the times have changed, but in one sense the needs haven't. And that kind of passion and concern for people, the particular interest in those who are marginalised and who the world could easily forget, are not forgotten by Concern Australia. In Matthew chapter 13, therefore every teacher of the law who's been instructed about the kingdom of heaven is like the owner of a house, who brings out of his storehouse new treasures as well as old. And I think that's a great passage. It's not to say I'm an old fart. I know that some of the things that we learnt in those early days are as applicable today as they ever were. And I look at this passage and it's saying something old, something new. There used to be a dreamy old hippie. Her name was Honeytree, and she had this gorgeous long hair. And she wrote and sang a song called Pioneer. And the song basically celebrates the pioneers. And because I'm not so well now, they sort of dedicated it to me, and it was very beautiful. But the song is marvellous because it goes on to say that when the pioneer is gone, those who follow will do more and do it in less time than the pioneer. The pioneer breaks up the ground, starts the thing off, gets it going. But if you don't bring something new out of the storehouse, you'll just sit round a campfire telling old stories, and the world will go to hell in a go-kart. We've had a history of moving with the times, and I want to bless my brothers and sisters in Concern Australia as they've had to move on with changes without losing the essential message. So I hope that from the church to the parliament that when I'm gone, that there will be increasing, not decreasing, support of money and personnel and ideas, so that that which has been such a terrific ministry for the last 4 odd decades will be even greater in the decades to come. Above all things,